This award is given to the musical artist who perfectly conveys a beautiful message through the art of songwriting. And the winner of the Composer of the Year award goes to Paulo Nase.
Ang kalayaan ay isang bagay na treasure para sa akin. Kalayaan para lumikha, kalayaan para sabihin mo opinion. So, yung kalayaan yan, very precious siya.
Congratulations.
The poppy heart beat to me, the poppy heart beat to me. Oh, hi friends of I Love Kalihi Vlogs. If you're an 18, you would know that I was singing happy birthday in SB19 language because it's my birth month. And you know, when you surround yourself or relate yourself to smart people, you will be smart too by association. You see, I really admired hit songs of SB19 and its leadership, and that's Pablo. So I'm smart too like Pablo, right, by association. Finding SB19 and birthday celebrant Paulo Nase is like finding a magical lamp with a genie inside.
Most of us know Disney's adaptation of fairy tale Aladdin with the Magic Genie. Genie is a wacky and funny jinn living in a magic lamp in the Cave of Wonders in the Middle East who has many powers including shape-shifting, cosmic powers, and granting people's wishes. Now you see why the genie is our fantasy point of reference for magician of hit songs Pablo? What is SB19 without their songs? They are a group of young, multi-talented men who can dance and sing. But how would someone like me know about them if not for their songs? That's why creating amazing songs for SB19 is undoubtedly an integral part of forming a group to begin with, and that's Pablo's forte. As someone who appreciates any art form, I'd wonder why I'm not gifted to have created that particular masterpiece I'm admiring. But then I realized that instead of thinking that way, I should just improve on what I have and create my own masterwork, even if it's not spectacular for others. This is what Pablo has realized early on. His love for music and putting suitable words to enhance it further to become a piece de resistance until people would recognize it.
I have this fascination sa moon, yung buwan. I'm always amazed by the moon. Kasi di ba yung buwan, nangihiram lang naman siya ng light sa araw. Pero it does its job well. Para sa akin, you don't have to be all great. You don't always have to be great para makagawa ng meaningful things.
Galing.
You just have to accept yourself and do what you can do. Strive to be better day by day. Gawin mo lang yung kung ano makakaya mo. And in time, mare-recognize ng people, ng mga tao, kung ano yung meaning ng ginagawa mo, kung ano yung importance ng ginagawa mo. So, just do it. Don't be afraid.
Sir, bars.
You know?
Nice, bro.
Yes, Pablo's work was not appreciated right away, but he diligently worked and sharpened his skills and even sacrificed rest and sanity. And when you're dedicated to your craft, sooner or later, the figurative Lady Luck will finally smile at you.
Yung training kasi namin noon 2 p.m. So, kailangan makatapos ako ng 8 hours ng work. So, pumapasok ako ng 3 a.m. 3 a.m. sa work ko para makaalis ako ng after lunch and then diretso training. Tapos, matatapos yung training namin ng mga 10, 11, ganyan. Tapos, makakauwi ako ng mga 12 p.m. Tapos, ganun na, kinabukasan, 3 a.m. ulit, papasok ako.
Pablo is a great leader with self-awareness and humility. He recognizes the amazing talents of his groupmates, and because of that, he patiently worked with them with positive reinforcements to inspire them to work hard for the group and to further their abilities, making SB19 a supergroup.
Mga tao na kasama ko ngayon, yung hindi sila expendable. Kumbaga sila yung mga tao na makakasama ko for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Na kahit ano pang ugali yung meron sila or kahit ano pang personality na kailangan kong mag-adjust, gagawin ko. Kasi as a leader, dapat yun yung ginagawa ko. Hindi ko dapat sila pabayaan sa ganung part. Tapos hindi, sa bahay din namin, hindi pwede yung pwede na.
Pablo may be a fastidious and a demanding leader, but his heart is always in the right place. Quitting a full-time job to go all out in training as SB19 member and determined to succeed in the music industry, to help provide for his family, to care for fellow artists, as well as to bring pride to the country.
Si Pablo.
Okay. Ang pinuno.
Pinuno. Mamagalit sa akin, pinuno tawag sa kanya. Sobrang genius nito, taon to.
Genius.
Talagang meron din siyang, alam mo yun, yung vision when it comes to things na gusto niya at ginagawa niya.
Mm-hmm.
Talagang nakuha niya lahat yung respect na pwede naming ibigay.
Speaking of leadership qualities, please allow me to stand on a soapbox because I believe that largely because of Pablo, that SB19 survived the grueling years and become the group that opened P-pop to the world, granted that each member has what it takes to duke it out through. Like the famous study of the wolf pack positioning, Pablo is a leader who leads the pack from behind, because being behind gives him the ability to see the whole picture of the group, ready to run in any direction to protect and serve the entire group. And that's how he earns respect and love from his members, as well as from the fandom 18.
In the harsh and fleeting world of show business and even in our real world, Pablo always espouses that whatever life brings us, to always choose to be kind. By the way, this is Queen Liliuokalani, the last Hawaiian monarch. Queen Liliuokalani was a trained singer, choir director, and organist, and she composed 150 melis, or Hawaiian songs and chants. Queen Liliuokalani is also a September baby who is celebrating 186 years this September too.
Today, with the success of SB19, Pablo and his SB19 brothers are not yet complete with their magnum opus as CAO and co-owners of 1Z Entertainment. Under Pablo's leadership, each of them are pursuing solo careers to gain extra knowledge and growth in the music industry, enriching their lives financially and creatively to further the mission and vision of their company. Now, isn't that progressive and forward-thinking? If Aladdin is the main character of the said fairy tale, the genie is actually the power behind his success. Just like how Pablo's amazing songwriting ability and musicality lent a flying magic carpet-like ride for SB19 in only 6 years. And yet, he doesn't take all the credit for himself, because he values each of his brothers and dotes on them in his own way.
Imagine 5 po kami, iisipin mo yung timbre ng bawat isa, yung pagkakasunod-sunod. Kasi siya rin po yung nagbibigay ng parts namin sa kanta. Parang yung 6 na kanta yung ginagawa mo, yung instruments na ilalagay. Parang nakaka-amaze siya na paano mo naiisip yun ng sabay-sabay, paano mo nai-imagine yun. Kumbaga, talagang ma-feel mo yung hirap and yung parang kung gaano niya kagustong gawin or mabuo yung naiisip niya. So yun po, talagang nakaka-amaze and nakaka-inspire din na parang gusto ko rin gumawa ng something like that. Ayun.
Tsaka hindi po for himself, kumbaga para sa group talaga yung ano niya. Kaya po parang doble ano po yun. Iba talaga, ibang kalibre.
Pero pag nadinig ko talaga na nagsasama-sama yung 5, yung dynamics po talaga namin. Iba. Sabi ko, bakit ganito? Pag ako lang kumakanta. Pero nung nadinig ko na sa amin, parang doon talaga nakikita yung talagang personality or kung paano ibigay ng bawat isa. Hindi mo masasabi na mas magaling yung isa sa isa eh. So I'm very proud na kaya po namin gawin yung mga ganong bagay.
So it starts with a good composition.
Yeah, so I have really, really deep appreciation for Pablo.
Pablo.
He has my respect.
Exactly.
His lyrics are, very,
Exactly.
very.
It's not just a kind of run-of-the-mill kind of composition.
He actually is thinking. He's
beyond
Yeah.
the basic storytelling.
That's what you need in lyrics nowadays. You really need lyrics, good lyrics. That's why.
All the way through, and as it's intended to be listened to, and as composed by this man right here. Genius. And the way he Pablo isn't even on this bus anymore.
Kahit pa sumigaw ay malabo, malabo, malabo.
Wish exclusive on Wish 1075.
Wow, powerful to watch, especially Pablo right here. I'm not gonna lie, this blew me away. This note going into the last little break and the way he built up his voice, it sounded like he was holding back tears. Oh, and that emotion, you can't fake that. Like, he is really feeling.
Who knows what Pablo and his brothers will be doing a couple of years from now? But there's one thing that we know for sure. There will always be family and friendship ties that will bind them together, just like how their parents have cultivated good relationships with each other.
Bago tayo maging kung sino man tayo ngayon, magkakaibigan tayo.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
You guys are the best.
To his loving parents, grandparents, and family who have helped raise John Paulo, our best regards. Truly, your family has been blessed with a magical fortune, and we are grateful that you liberated him to whisk us charms and to be enchanted by him. This is Tita A'tin, Theta Pilar Pineda, from the grounds of Iolani Palace in Honolulu, Hawaii, the only royal palace in the whole United States of America. Aloha!
Keli'ipuni Hale, or the Coronation Pavilion. The Coronation Pavilion was built for the coronation of King Kalakaua and Queen Kapiolani on February 12, 1883. Today, the Royal Hawaiian Band can be often seen playing near the Coronation Pavilion, and this has been used for the inauguration of governors of the state of Hawaii. The Royal Hawaiian Band was founded in 1836 by King Kamehameha III to promote Hawaiian music, preserve Hawaiian musical culture, and inspire young musicians. The Royal Hawaiian Band has Filipino connections. Contrary to popular belief, the sugarcane plantation workers were not the first Filipinos to arrive in Hawaii, but the Royal Hawaiian Band had actually Filipino members who jumped trading ships, and they were known as the Manila Men of the Manila Galleons.
Thank you.